blast or dust. Guess what I'm gonna choose? All right, guys, if you've been following me or my channel or Instagram for any considerable amount of time, I hope what comes across is the fact that I know one speed in life if it's something I care about, and that is full throttle. And that's the reason I started this out with blast or dust, because that's the way, honestly, I choose to live my life. I'm either super passionate and attack it with everything inside of me, or I honestly couldn't just give two fucks. I wish it was different, but it's just the truth. On the same token, I've repeatedly admitted that I'm horrible at multitasking. So there's no way I can try to do 2 or 3 things at once, even if I love them. So if I'm lifting weights, I cannot be on the phone working. I can't be texting people. I can't even remotely think about anything other than lifting weights. And to me, that singular focus has allowed me to level up in business, in bodybuilding, and in life. And I really challenge you all out there. There's a great analogy that I've always went back to, right? Is the whole philosophy of just the tip. It's never successful. I'm going full dick the whole way, all day, every day. Again, that's for things that I want to succeed at life. So being a better parent, being the best bodybuilder I can, taking my coaching level and coaching service to such a high level that people, even if they leave me, they're like, man, I can't replicate what that dude gave me. Like, that's the level of service I try to give every singular client. Do I get that 100% of the time? No. But that's what I strive for. And that level of excellence is what has always worked for me. It worked for me when I played football. It worked for me in school when I didn't feel like doing my work or didn't want to struggle with graduating from college. Like, you know, it's one of those things that took mental maturing for me. Or I had a lot of success early in bodybuilding, and then I went through this hump of a phase in the middle where I had to really almost reinvent my mind, my thought process, my training philosophy, and how I looked at it. Because I knew if I needed to get better or wanted to get better, things had to change. It's one of those things where I said, you know what? For 2 full years, I'm going to go all in and see what happens. And guess what happened? 24.5 pounds of muscle later, I look like a different human. This past off season, another great example. I came off the North American stage. I was furious with myself, my performance. And I said, I have a choice. I can either stop and dump all of my focus, effort, and energy onto coaching and my family, or I can man the fuck up, evaluate the entire bodybuilding philosophy that I operated under, and reinvent myself again. And that's what we did. And it was just doubling down on the basics, getting back to good, hard, solid training, nailing all my meals, being perfect, finding ways to level up. Things that I thought used to be hard, I need to go beyond that. Because if you watch any of these early videos, where we started the channel, the training's just as hard. It's just, I took that level of intensity and focus up a couple notches. And that's the difference. Because the off season of North Americans, that's when we started filming. So you can see, like, all of those workouts are still they're exceptional. But if you look at the most recent, there's a clear distinction. And that is a mental maturing process. That is always taking a step back, reevaluating, instead of saying, man, I'm doing everything perfect. If you get out a piece of paper and you say, here's things that I'm nailing, here's things that I'm okay at, and here's things that I suck at and I need to level up on. And then you make all of those to the far left column, and then you reevaluate. I will always go back to this. If you care about something, and it doesn't just have to be pertaining to nutrition and training and diet and cardio, it can be any avenue in life. I really challenge you, dump it all out. Try as hard as you can, because I've yet to work with a client personally or just talking to the people who've done this for a living. No one has ever complained from giving it their all. 9 times out of 10 is going to take longer than you envision, but it will 100% be worth it. So I challenge you all right now, get out a sheet of paper, make that list that I just talked about. What are the things you're strong at? What are the things you're okay at? And what are the things that need to level up? And then push those all to the left over the course of the next year and watch your entire life go this way, not that way. To wrap this topic up, that's why my coaching business has been so successful. Is this relentless effort to learn, have an open mind, and take in new information. So you have it, go all in, or find a new hobby or a new job. Or honestly, maybe you need a new spouse. I don't know, maybe. The people that pull you down, get them out of your life. They're life suckers, vampires. They do nothing for you. the people who support you, have your back, and are brutally honest with you, those are the people you lean into. Because you always will know where they stand. If I'm always brutally honest with you, which I am, the camera, my clients, my family, when you ask me a direct question, you know you're getting the truth. It may not be what you want to hear, but you'll know if you ask me a question, you'll know, man, that's what he feels in that moment. And there's zero doubt. So take all this advice, rewatch this video, take notes, make that sheet, get better, level up today. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Chris TV.